Hey Mrs. A, it's Taylor, and I'm going to discuss the article Media Literacy, a National Priority. The first thing that I would like to point out is a quote that touches on media and technology. The article states that the convergence of media and technology in a global culture is changing the way that we learn about the foundations of it. This quote stood out to me because, just like the article says, from the time we wake up in the morning until the time we go to bed, we are exposed to so many different types of multimedia that teach us about the things going on within the world around us. For instance, we hear things on the radio, through television broadcasts, we see things on the internet, we find things in magazines, through email, movies, video games, and the list just goes on and on. It's truly amazing to me because although half the time we don't even realize the number of things that we are exposed to through media, we also don't recognize that there used to be a time where half these things didn't even exist. However, it's become such a big part of today's culture. The second thing that caught my eye in the article is a quote that read, "People need to know more than core subjects. They need to know now to use their knowledge and skills by thinking critically, applying knowledge to new situations, analyzing information, communicating, collaborating, solving problems, and making decisions." This stood out to me mostly because I feel like to a certain extent, media and technology negatively affect the way that we think. It's just become so easy for us to turn to search engines such as Google, Bing, and Yahoo on the internet to find things out. And by doing so, we forget to think on our own. Now, don't get me wrong, although this technology may not be helping us to use our imagination, media literacy, however, allows us to sharpen our skills on reading and thinking critically about material. As media literacy takes on a more serious role in today's culture, we're hoping to see less memorizing of facts and more exploration of questions that develop when thinking critically about mediated messages. The third point that sparked my interest in the article was another quote that states, "Although media culture seems daunting, in truth, it provides a nearly limitless resource for real-world learning." We have countless opportunities to learn new things and to connect through the use of media and technology. With that being said, it is important that we just find the right balance so that it doesn't affect us negatively or distract us from things that are being taught within the school systems. So my first question is our generation guaranteed a higher education than that of our parents or even generations before then that weren't exposed to things we are today? And my second question is, how do we know for sure that the expansion of media literacy won't lead to distraction within classrooms? Now, I'm going into the field of elementary education, so I definitely think that it is important for us to obviously expose our students to all the different forms of media and technology that expand our knowledge on the world around us, especially because it's becoming such a common thing and is continuing to expand. However, I think it's also important to monitor the use of technology so that it doesn't affect the way that we think outside of the box. Furthermore, I think that it is important for us, specifically teachers, to still offer alternative routes, such as providing assignments that require using an actual book, because although media messages are also expanding our knowledge and beginning to improve our skills on thinking critically, I think it is also important that we don't lose track of other knowledgeable sources. Thanks for watching!